Hi friends, I'm back for my second video and I'm here to share all of my favorite Amazon teacher supplies that you definitely don't need, but you'll probably want. They've made my life so much easier when it comes to teaching in the classroom, and this is obviously in no way affiliated or sponsored by Amazon. However, Mr. Bezos, if you get your hands on this, or your team does, I would totally take you up on the sponsorship. So let's dive right in. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Paige. I teach third grade in Southern California and I absolutely love it. Also, I just want to point out I'm obviously recording this over summer vacation, so I don't have a lot of the things that I'm going to be telling you about because they're still in my classroom. However, I will put pictures either on this side or on this side, and I will have everything linked below. But without further ado, let's dive on in to those Amazon finds. The very first one I want to tell you about is a little bit of a splurge, and I promise the others are a lot more reasonably priced. But the first one is my Silhouette Cameo. I know I'm going to get a lot of haters out there because they're all Team Cricut, but personally for me, I'm a Silhouette girl. They do pretty much the exact same thing. They're both like paper cutters, different material cutters, and it's how I make all of my bulletin boards and the different supply crafts for my kids. It's how I made my parent thank you notes. So yeah, it's just a very useful tool that I used a lot in my classroom. The second thing I wanted to tell you guys about was my Scotch Laminator. It is literally hands down the most used supply in my classroom. I've had it, I'm going into my 4th year teaching, so it's 4 years strong, and all of my colleagues used it. Eventually they got their own. And going hand in hand with the Scotch Laminator is the Scotch laminating sheets. These are amazing. So you can obviously get different brands that aren't the Scotch brand, which are a little bit cheaper. I'm sure they're fine. I tried one brand once and it just was not my favorite. They just didn't cling very well. The lamination wasn't very sturdy. So I always go for the 3mm laminating sheets, and just hands down, spend the money on the real deal. Just sometimes you get what you pay for, and in the Scotch laminating brand world, that is definitely one of those things. The next thing is everyone should have an attention getter, whether it's whatever you want to say in class, like 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Personally, my voice just couldn't handle much more of that, so I invested in the teacher doorbell that a lot of people have on Instagram. I have it. It has over, I think, 50, if not more, options for sounds for you to choose from to differentiate, especially around the holidays. And my kids really, really loved it. They knew instantly as soon as I rang the doorbell that it was like all hands on deck. We are quiet, we are focused, eyes are on the teacher. So great purchase, saves your voice, well worth it in my opinion. Number 4 are these magnetic hooks I found, and they are just incredible. They hold, I believe, up to 8 pounds, but I'll have them linked below with all the specifics. But they hold basically any type of paper I had on the wall. They would hold multiple anchor charts at a time. And then the cute little hook on the bottom really helped if I had the little like thing that pulls down from the top of your board, like with maps and stuff. I would wrap that cord around it, or I would have anything with a binder ring. I would put that on the little hook. So it was just very helpful in a lot of ways I didn't think it would be, but the little hook definitely for sure. And again, those are right there. Number 5 is a magnetic curtain rod. I never thought I would use this, and I was like, I'm just impulse buying this rod, but I used it all the time. Again, this is right here. I would put 2 little binder clips on the magnetic curtain rod, and then I would hole punch my anchor charts. Best way, hands down, I have found to store them. I have tried everything from the pant hangers and the regular hangers and putting them in cupboards and having kids go through and shuffle through it. No way. Trust me on this. Magnetic curtain rod, binder ring it, hole punch your anchor chart that you're looking for. Next thing you know, the kids can just go through. They can whip it around if they need to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, trust me. Number 6 is a wall organizer. I would have this right by my door as kids would leave. It's right here also. And I would just, any papers I had from the day, whether they were absent or sick, I would just put it in the day that they missed it, all the extra copies with their name on it. That way it was super simple for the kids to go in and find what they missed on their own. Also a great responsibility technique to teach that right off the get-go and help them stay organized. Number 7 is a pencil sharpener. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, Paige, what do you mean? We all know we get a pencil sharpener, but this pencil sharpener is a game changer, friends. I actually found this from grade 3 and AZ's Instagram. So, hey, if you're watching, fangirling a little bit. Anyways, back to, the video. They are a pencil sharpener that literally lights up and then when you're done sharpening. So the kids just see the light and they stop sharpening. It's been amazing with my kids. They absolutely loved it. I loved it because you don't really hear the sharpening noise, like the little grrr, you're not really hearing that. So beautiful product, highly recommend. Number 8 are the Frixon erasable highlighters. I can't rave about these enough. We would use these for guided reading and we would use them for close reading passages. The only con I do have about them, after, I just say I can't rave about them enough, is if kids do highlight something and then they erase it and they're like, oh no, I didn't mean to highlight that, like erase that part I highlighted, and they go to re-highlight it, they can't re-highlight it. So I would tell them if they did that, that's okay. We're all human. We make mistakes. Just give a little circle and you're good to go. Number 9 is a swell bottle. And I know what you're thinking. Ugh, Paige, why just another water bottle? Why specifically a swell? Let me tell you. My boyfriend got me this swell bottle and I never in a million years was like, ugh, why do I need another water bottle? I get them all over the time. Y'all, the swells are worth the money. They keep everything cold, or if you're a hot person, they keep everything hot. Like if you want to put your coffee in there, even though I know it's weird to put coffee in a water bottle. I don't drink coffee, so I'm just kind of throwing things out, but I have put hot chocolate in it and it stayed very warm. I've also kept my sparkling water in there. No matter how many times I open and close it with the carbonation, still stays super bubbly, and I love it. Also, if you're like me and you need a little caffeine boost and you don't drink coffee, sometimes you just add a little bit of Coca-Cola in there and you just don't tell the kids, but we all have our vices. Number 10 are dry erase boards. I didn't get these until the last year I taught, and I don't know what I was doing. I had dry erase sleeves from the Dollar Tree and they worked, they were fine, but the dry erase boards are a game changer. I know I said that for a lot, but they really truly are. I mean, you can see it as an instant assessment if you're working on a math problem on the rug, or if you just want someone to like think, pair, share, and write down their ideas. If you need someone to show their work in a math problem and kind of show it to you, then okay, A, B, and C did a really good job, D, E, and F, I might need to go pull them aside and like go over it one more time with them before it really clicks. So dry erase boards, highly, highly recommend you get a class set instantly if you're not provided one at your school. Number 11, speaking with the dry erase board theme, is a magnetic dry erase board eraser. Say that 5 times fast. But this U brand one sticks right to your board. It's fantastic. It literally kept my boards clean all year long. I didn't have to change the felt but one time, so also very low and cost effective. And it's magnetic, so you never like set it down somewhere where you lose it. Can't beat that. The last kind of area I want to go into is your teacher desk. Now, if you don't want a teacher desk, I'm right there with you. I mean, I didn't want a teacher desk either, so I made my small group reading corner into my teacher desk, and I will plug that in right there. So I had everything behind my small group table, which can have me really easy access, and the kids could also get back there with my permission to grab things as I needed it. So the first thing you'll want for your little small teacher group area is a beautiful supply organizer. Now, on my supply organizer, my kids knew like they could not touch that unless I asked them to get me something or unless I told them they could. So there I would keep my Flair pens, my Sharpie highlighters, my mechanical pencils, everything that was mine, my scissors, everything lived there and it had its home. So get one there. Amazon has some cute options. I personally got mine at Marshall's because it was way cheaper and way cuter, but this is an Amazon video, so here we are. The next thing I would highly, highly, highly suggest getting for your teacher area is a teacher toolbox. Now this is mine. I've had it going for 4 years strong as well. The labels, there are so many different options. If you want to just, hop on TPT or make your own, if you're that creative, then go for it. I got mine personally on TPT and they were just super simple, printed them out, taped them in, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. I cannot tell you how many times I have gone and been like, oh, can you grab me a paper clip or can you grab me some more staples? The stapler just ran out. And the kids know exactly where they are because they can see it on the label, and it's just truthfully a godsend. And last but certainly not least is my turn-in bin. This thing has been an absolute treat to have in the class because the kids are really, really good at knowing where their stuff goes. And then an ultimate bonus is I give them a student number at the beginning of the year. So they always put their work in their file folder that's numbered to their student number. If they forget to put their name on it, there's no more, oh, whose is this? Whose is this? Because I know which number folder it came from. So I just write their name at the top, and then I write them a little note saying, like, please don't forget to write your name. But we all know kids are kids, and they will. You can get the tub. There's a hanging file folder tub with a lid now, which I'm upgrading to as soon as I get back into the classroom. And I also have these really pretty neon file folders with it. Again, it's right here. I'm in love with my turn-in bin. It's been the absolute best thing for my classroom, and it just makes my kids even more responsible on their own and helps them also stay very organized. So that is my Amazon finds I wanted to share with you guys. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If there's certain things that you would want more details on, drop me a note in the comments. I'll be happy to reply. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.